So Lefty Gunplay was seen saying ChriseanRock is his new girlfriend, and she responds, "It looked like he took some drugs. I don't want no enchilada."
Very racist, Chrisean. Very racist thing to say. But hey, everyone's entitled to their own preference. So I can't really judge. Here he is.
Asking for gas money.
Well, here's the thing that's crazy, right?
That's my new girl. She just stayed with her. I left the party with another girl. I left my phone on the spot. I got no phone. I need my knee back. I'm going to the club.
I can't be asking for gas for the little time.
Can you give me a second?
With the ice, hella ice. Okay.
You said Chrisean's your new
Look
girl?
at the first. Hey, look at the first comment and actually look. And,
Big Sad.
Yep. You see Big Sad laughing at that.
Yeah.
And that's literally so. Yesterday,
we
talked about this yesterday because there's the whole Big Sad thing. And
but he said OTR, right?
Right, Big Sad.
And what's OTR? Put me down.
So OTR is the label that Lefty signed to.
And what that stands for? I know he signed to it. But
on the run.
On the run. All right,
Shout out to Soulless. You feel me? The dude Soulless that runs it. He happened to be on the run at the time, so he started the label, named it after that.
Yeah.
He's a producer slash well respected dude in LA. He started the label, and what I said the story was, this is a story that I heard. Why Big Sad initially made those comments wasn't just based on, you feel me, homie from BF that is that he don't get along with now, that supposedly, you feel me, off the shits and this and that, because he said he made a reference to like the meth heads at OTR.
Was BF?
As a hood in West LA.
Right,
yeah. That it's under the same umbrella, you feel me, as Sad and them, right? So this fool.
Because Sad initially said, "Watch out for them OTR artists." He ain't say Lefty.
No, he said meth heads.
All right, so that is.
But the context that I provided yesterday was that apparently there is a studio session some time ago, like around the time of that the video leaked to Big Sad, like when he was around the time he was on No Jumper.
Yeah.
So they was in the studio apparently, and then somebody had brought it to Lefty's attention, and then Lefty's like, "Hey, I ain't finna do the record with you no more."
Oh, word.
And like I can't confirm 100% that to be true.
Yeah.
But this is what I was told. You feel me? So, there's other issues that Sad apparently might have with OTR, but it's not just. I said it stemmed originally from that. It was my statement.
Yeah, but we still never know if this studio situation is a fact. Just because you got Big Sad in the chats with the laughing face,
that
don't mean that situation happened or it's smoke with Lefty. He just laughing.
No, for sure, but it kind of does, like, to me, that's like a public display of like, LOL, I'm laughing at you looking corny right now, or what people are gonna perceive as laughing corny.
People definitely gonna perceive like he trying to take a shot at especially with the meth shit, because they be saying Lefty Gunplay or some shit like that.
Yeah. Like that's like a big narrative. That's like a big narrative.
That's the name I be seeing people saying on the internet and shit.
There's all kinds of but there's been like people like, well, he even said it himself. I was gonna make a joke about him being at the drive-thru because he has a bar. Yo, it's Lefty Loco, the BP sicko, still selling crystals, still selling nickels of crystals at Wiener Schnitzel. So I was gonna be like, oh, he's at the Wiener Schnitzel selling nickels of crystal. But no, like, so obviously this is a moment where, like, Big Sad laughing at it to me is very telling. It's like, okay, maybe there is maybe that does substantiate the theory that was given.
So when you see Lefty Gunplay on the side of the drive-through asking for gas money, you know him, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with bro?
I feel like the people that he was around, or for whatever reason, like he's
still around right now.
Yeah. I'm saying the people that like normally, because like when I've been around Lefty, he's had management around him. He's had like other people around him that kind of have a vested interest in his career and success. So they're like he's always unhinged and he has an energy, but it's like kind of controlled and like obviously he's off on his own at this point. He's like escaped his quote unquote handlers, whatever you want to call them, and then situations like this occur. So is damn near.
But you say handlers.
When I say handlers, obviously it's not like actual handlers, but his management team, the people that are like looking after him. It's essentially damn near equivalent to what people would define as a handler. Like,
So all right,
I'm not saying that disrespectfully.
So is it a situation where he is on drugs? I mean, it looks like
no, he definitely parties, fool, like for sure. Whether I don't know, I can't tell you what he's on right there. I know he liked to drink, you feel me? Like he turn up, you feel me? Whatever he's off right there, because this is right after he was chilling with Chrisean and them, right? And
right on when they just got off stream.
And then for some reason he's off on his own. Maybe he's like, I don't know why. For whatever reason he's off on his own, and then like unfortunately he has to rely on his fame to try to leverage someone to help him get home. But then like, people don't have his best interest in mind and they put him on blast, which is inevitably going to happen, right?
Well, he should never even be in that type of situation in the first place. Nigga, you just came off a Kendrick Lamar album. If that ain't enough for you to get your ducks in a row and start making this music shit shake, then this shit ain't cut out for you, my boy. There's no way in the world you sitting there walking through a drive-through begging for some money and you literally on one of the hottest albums out right now. If you ain't able to make a situation come from that, then this shit ain't cut out for you, and it's time for you to pack it up anyway, because there's no...
Of all the artists that were on that album, really, like, only 2 of them are really well-positioned right now, as far as, like...
As far as who?
I would say, like...
AZ Chike?
Chike and Peso. Like, I'm not counting SZA, obviously.
Yeah.
Hitta J3 is pretty well positioned as far as like he's, you know, affiliated with a good squad. Like,
for sure.
Like he's on some viral songs. He's still doing his shit. Lefty is still super viral, but he like has had his struggles and things like that.
You just got to get in the booth, make a hit.
And Jody Six as well is that, you know, like he's had good moments as well, but he's also had a lot of controversy. So being on the GNX album isn't just like a guaranteed.
It's not an end all be all, but like, all right, put it like this: being on No Jumper is not an end all be all for everybody. But what I'm trying to say is, if you sitting up here and you're not able to make no money outside of this, then I don't know what type of nigga you is. Because like at the end of the day, if a nigga Kendrick Lamar put you on the album, that's gonna put some type of light on you. Where like, bro, I went to the Kendrick concert, they were going crazy just for the scary, spooky.
But we don't think he's broke, do we? Like that's
from that clip right there. I would assume he's broke or somewhat. I mean, even if you're not broke, you should have a team. First of all, if you was getting enough money, you should have a team moving around with black trucks and all type of shit. There's no reason that you're even on a
and that's what I was saying. Like he escaped the people that like usually are looking after him. Tried to go on his own excursion, got caught. Like he's obviously not broke, but he had no access to money. He does. This is like, y'all ever see there's a documentary. It wasn't a documentary. It was a biopic of Elvis back in the day. And there's this one time when Elvis was like fat and drugged out towards his latter years. He tried to. This fool Elvis showed up at the airport. Like he escaped like all the people looking after him, and he tried to like just get on a flight. And they're like, "Nah, bro, you need to like buy a ticket." He didn't know how to like buy a ticket. He had never done it.
We talking about Elvis. We talking about Lefty fucking Gunplay.
No. Obviously,
this nigga need to.
But the point is,
figure this shit out.
Yeah, the point is like he doesn't have a lot of like planning and basic life skills that a lot of.
So then he need to leave his team.
Or maybe he just got away from him in that moment type.
Nah, first of all, it don't get away from them in that moment. If your team got you out here in them bad scenarios, this is not the first clip that he was looking bad. So there's been multiple clips where they've been trying to say he'd be outside on high on drugs and shit. Then your team that you got with you ain't the right team, because there's no way in hell if you had this big, you know what I'm saying, career and opportunity with the Kendrick shit, even if, you know, it's not going to just make or break it, but it can definitely help you get to the next level with shit. Y'all shouldn't be having these moments over and over again. This is like the second, third time I've seen this situation. After a while, if we're not going to blame him, we got to start blaming the team.
No, I was going to say, like, I can't damn near put it on his team more than I do him. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say, like, if anything, like, that, because I've seen them doing, like this fool is literally, I've seen him be like a wrecking ball.
So he hard to work with. It's hard to tell him.
Oh, I think it's really hard to tell him anything. Yeah. For sure. For sure, it's really
It's probably that part. He probably do got a solid team. But after a while, it's just like, I don't know. But shout out to Lefty Gunplay. Just get your shit together. But the people in California, they definitely love you, bro.